Hi, I'm Ricky Wysocki. I'm a professional disc golfer, and I'm the current #1 disc golf player in the world. Ticks and Lyme disease are a very serious problem, can really affect your life in a negative way, so pay attention and do all you can to prevent getting ticks. So I started playing disc golf when I was about 14 years old. I just picked it up at a course near me locally in Ohio and just fell in love with it and developed a passion for the game. I played every day for the first 2 years when I started, and if you fast forward to where I'm at today, I've been playing professionally for about 14, 15 years. So I'm a 2-time world champion, 2016, 2017, 4-time player of the year, and I'm the current #1 disc golf player in the world. Disc golf isn't necessarily a high impact sport, but it's more of a repetitive sport where you're gonna get overuse injuries and injuries where you're overworking, let's say your elbow, your shoulder, your hips from overthrowing and practicing a lot. So outside of overuse injuries in disc golf, there's not a ton of injuries that can keep you out of the game, but ticks are definitely one of them. So I first got exposed to Lyme disease when I was in Europe. I was in Europe in a country called Estonia playing the Estonian Disc Golf Championships, and unfortunately the ticks are very prevalent on their courses in Estonia as well. So this is a worldwide problem on a scale that obviously spreads everywhere that I go. There's ticks as well. So I got it in Europe and I pulled off the tick, and I didn't think anything of it, and I really thought that I was free and clear, but yeah, it turned out 3 months later that I actually started getting these bullseye rashes from the tick. It just laid dormant in my body for 3 months and then finally came out and started giving me these bullseye rashes, and that's when I really started getting my first dose of Lyme disease. For me, it's my knees. The Lyme disease attacks my knees to the point where my knees will turn into softball size. They just get humongous, full of liquid, and what that is that's your immune system trying to fight off the Lyme disease, and it makes your joints really swollen, and it feels like someone's holding a blowtorch to your knee. It's just really, really warm sensation, really inflamed, and your mobility in your knee is like 5 or 10% compared to 100% when it's not inflamed. So I got diagnosed with Lyme disease in about September. So I had a lot of big tournaments left in the season, and I had to miss the season in 2019. I was missing the USDGC and the Pro Tour Championships, which were 2 really big tournaments on the disc golf tour. And so for me, that was tough. Being a competitor, I want to be out there competing and playing at the highest level, and to be taken out because Lyme disease is, like I said, it was very tough. So a good way to protect yourself is with permethrin spray. You can spray it your shoes, you can spray it on your bag, and you can also use permethrin treated socks and clothing. So the ticks start from the ground up. They start in the grass, they start in the bushes, they transfer onto your shoes or your bag, and they crawl onto your body. So as a disc golfer, when you're grabbing your bag, putting it on your shoulders, if you have the spray on there, it's gonna deter the ticks from crawling on your bag. So Lyme disease has affected my game in a negative way, but it doesn't have to affect yours. Insect Shield makes great products, and I'm glad I can partner with them. Ticks and Lyme disease are a very serious problem, not just in the disc golf world. So my biggest advice is pay attention, do as much as you can to prevent getting Lyme disease, because once you get it, it's a really tough thing to deal with and handle, and it can really affect your life in a negative way. So it's a serious disease, pay attention, and do all you can to prevent getting ticks.